Dr. Jazz.
I wanted to start this talk by asking you. I saw you had a solo concert still playing in September, and always when I listen to your music, it sounds like poetry when you play solo drums. How do you approach usually your solo drum playing? And when did you start doing that? I know you did that drum conversation album way back in 1970. How did you decide to do solo drums?
I don't understand everything. If you could speak a little slower.
Okay, okay. I wanted to ask you, when did you start playing solo drums? Because I know you did that record, Drum Conversation, in 1970,
Yes,
way
yes.
back. What's your story there?
Some friend told me, Pierre, why don't you play? Because I had to play in Berlin. He said, why don't you play a solo? I said, oh, no, I cannot do that. He said, why not? And but I had been playing solo here already, so here and there, because I tell you how it happened. We played together with Erin and Peter Kowald.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, because he was living with us in Notville, and then one rehearsal I brought a gong, and Peter said, "What the fuck is that now?" I said, "It's a gong." Well, what for? I said, because when I play the gong and you play, you don't sound anymore the same. What is the hell, I thought immediately, okay, then I do that alone. That was the birth of the solo. And later on, that friend said, you play in Berlin, why didn't you play solo? I said, oh, no. Okay, it was done. Solo. And that was a fantastic evening because, I was setting up my drums, and then when it was set up, I thought, oh, and I am a Gemini, so it's very easy. It's a good.
Yeah.
So I told my brother, my inside brother, no, I go. You take care of it. He took care of it. I was relaxed.
Wow.
And when I came to on the stage, people were laughing.
Wow.
That little guy with the big drums, and I gave a bang, and 3,000 people stopped, and I started to play, and it was a fantastic concert. So it was my start in all that solo business, and well, that's the way it happened.
Yeah, because back then not many people played solo drums. I think you were one of the first, no? Actually, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. You mentioned Peter Kowald and Irene Schweitzer. How was it back then? I have that record Santana actually from what is 1968, 69.
69, yeah.
How was that band formed? And you being in Switzerland, you were one of some of the pioneers of this free scene with Peter and Peter Bertzman and all these guys.
Yes, but first in the trio, the bass player was George Mraz.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, was fantastic bass player. Wow. And then he got a possibility to go to the States. And then Peter Kowald said, yeah, I want to play with you. So he moved from Germany to Switzerland. And he was living there all the time, waiting for us to play with him.
Really?
Funny stories. Yes, but we start traveling through Europe, you know, a lot in an old bus from Paris, an old bus. And I remember that tour in Scandinavia, when in the bus you could either see or have warm feet. So we had warm feet all the way. But, you know, we were crazy about playing. We wanted to play. We didn't make money.
Sure.
Of course not, you know. Sometimes no hotel, sometimes no food. But what the hell? You want to play. You see?
Yeah.
But the solo was always Pierre. Always Pierre. No preparation. A lot of practicing, but no preparation. What the hell? Where I am, I play. And I still have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have that.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you did a solo concert in September, no?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
And you see, I am a little bit crazy because I have never had the conscious of rivalry in music. I didn't know that because I had different parents, different background. I just wanted to be the best of myself. That was, I want to get a good drummer. You know, I want to be a good drummer. I still have that. Every morning at 3, I go down and I start practicing.
Wow.
Then during the day more, because I love it. You see, I love that, and I still progress. This is the way. Yeah, I am also fast, but not fast as not the same kind as the young drummers. They are fast. I am different fast.
Well, definitely. Oh man, I mean, yeah. How did you get involved in jazz and this music? Because we're talking about early 50s or mid 50s.
Yeah.
How did you find out about jazz and improvisation?
You see, in the whole is that my brother was my other brother played accordion, and he was quite you know, not easy, not easy big brother. And one day he said, listen, my drummer, because he has a trio to play for dancers, my drummer is getting married, you got to play. I said, no, I don't want to be a farmer. I don't want to play drums. and then he said, no question, you play. So I bought his drums, that drummer, and I tell you what you have to do. And he sang me everything, tango, jazz, English was, Viennese, all these things. He was singing with there, and he quit. He had a rendezvous sometime with a girl, you know. And I remember I took a stick and just hit a cymbal. And that was a star there. I saw a star. Bang! I was in the drums. Forever. I'd never had a teacher. I did everything by listening, trying, listen to radio in these days, you see.
Yeah.
My first record was 78 tours from Sydney to Paris with not a great drummer, a god, Sydney DeJohnette.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
was my teacher, my first teacher. Funny, eh?
That's amazing. Yeah.
And then I heard this record every day coming back from school until I just heard. And the second record was a record that they come from Louis Armstrong All Stars in Boston '47, and that was Sidney Catlett
Catholic. Yeah. Yeah.
on drums. That was my teacher. That was my teacher. I still hear him now
Mm.
because I don't know any drummer having that sense of space.
Mm.
His beat has so much space. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was my teacher just by listening.
Mm. Interesting. Yeah.
Voila, that was the start.
That was the start.
I have always long answer. Sorry.
No,
But
please. That's why we are talking today. I just, I love these stories, and I want to hear your background. I have you on so many records at home and CDs, and I wanted to ask you before. How was in the late '60s? There seemed to be all you guys in Europe connected on the free scene. Like I remember that Manfred Schoff orchestra, and there was like Evan Parker there and Enrico Rava, like Italian guys, UK guys, German guys.
But we met also in Italy, and they have heard of us. So they asked us to go to Berlin or to Belgium or to Paris. And I went sometimes 1,000 kilometers, no money, no heat, but we wanted to play. So it was like, I think it's about like the old, in French, the old religious people were named the crazy of God, and we were crazy of music.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
Interesting. Yeah.
So we met everybody, inviting everybody. Peter Kowald came, and then I invited Evan, and we played in quartet.
Yeah.
And we played all over, things like that. So it was friendship.
Yeah.
Brotherhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brotherhood. Yeah. There were not so many of you, like of free players back then in Europe.
Yes.
It was still. Now it's different. Now it's really big. Many musicians, but back then
we believed in it because they have had a long way playing in big bands, playing dance music in the striptease, everything I had to do,
Sure.
And then suddenly, bang! This guy is crazy. He played jazz in the jazz clubs. He played big bands music, and suddenly he's got crazy. Yeah, he got crazy. Yeah.
When did you start connecting with U.S. musicians? I know you did, like you played with Mal Waldron really early, and Terumasa Hino, that record. I love that. When did those connections with people from U.S. happen, and with Terumasa?
Well, when I played in the big band in Germany, the band got, because it was commercial, very commercial, but the band got offer to be the band of a TV station.
Yep.
And the leader had started to ask much better musicians, and there was Benny Bailey, top, with Don Menza, Dick Spencer, lots of Americans. And then I forgot the question.
Oh yeah. How you connected with U.S. musicians? This and Turumasa Hino and Mal Waldron.
Oh, that exactly.
Yeah.
And Mal came from the States to Munich, and I was in the jazz clubs all the time, you know, and we looked at each other, hey, smile, and we became friends forever. And we played so well together.
Yeah.
And making jokes. Two children playing together. Yeah, it's a big loss.
Yeah. He was one of the best. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. The music is there still. That's good.
yeah.
The music stayed.
But as you say, the artists die. Poets just fall asleep.
That's nice. I have to remember that.
There. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice one. True. Pierre, you love drums, and you've done so many records with drummers cooperating.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite records you did was singing drums, and with two of my other favorite drummers, Paul and Nana. And
Nana, Paul.
What's the story behind that record? How did that happen?
Well, how did that start? Freddie Studer was playing with me all the time. And then I said, we should I've asked Paul Motian. He said he would play with us.
Wow.
And then the same happened with Nana. I asked Nana, said, yeah. So we met. I had been composing all that. And, you know, Paul read music a little. Nana, not at all.
Yeah.
Freddie, more or less, yes. So I made a recordings and I was playing their solo to imagine how it could sound. So I was singing the solos or playing them with the instrument. So when we came to rehearsal, I had my idea. And we didn't play written music. I sang everything.
Wow. Okay.
So now, like with the cymbals, all these cymbals, they say, you are baritone cymbals. You go do, and you sing like a baritone. And you are a tenor, and so I was a soprano, and they started singing like that, and we played. That was it, you know.
Beautiful.
And it was a great story. This band, a great story. So friendly, so much laughing, and so much fun to play. It was fantastic. Second tour, no money.
Oh shit!
I had to cancel, and that was it. But the record is born.
Yeah,
that was important.
Yeah, it's such a nice record. I love you. Like you said, it's like a choir.
Yeah,
drums. It's beautiful.
You see, like to have just representations of something. That you do that on the drums. You know?
Yeah. What about Jack DeJohnette? How did you connect with Jack? Because that was before, no?
Who?
With Jack DeJohnette?
Yeah, that was another record thing with George Gruntz.
Yeah.
It was called something, and Jack was there. Jack was in the band, And he was not a great reader either.
Ah, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
So I took apart and tried to make it pictures, you know, that he could play. So actually, he didn't really play what was there, but he played better.
Mm. Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
and but because he played the same his way, that make it so good. Yeah, and then we were in the studio in LA, and I was playing around, you know, on my drums, and Jack came in and sat down.
Mm.
And we had a fantastic duet. A fantastic duet. You know, really two drummers. Because he was playing and said, motherfucker, I'll show you. And then I heard him. Wait a minute. This is most friendly. And for me, it was the real, you know, the real contact with drummers, not
Yeah. Yeah.
not jealousy, not I'll play better than you. No, much different. I played later on with an Indian. The same thing. Put us down to
Yeah.
see if he reacts. You see? Fantastic. Not the other way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is no. And well, we did that. Yeah, mitigé a little, because the music was a little bit too much here from George. Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah. Percussion. The percussion
Well,
profiles. Yeah. Percussion profiles. It is. Yeah.
yeah. But then we became friends with Jack. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
and respect. You know, we had respect, and not that star business. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. Like because I think when I look at the records I have you on, you really connected with everyone. It was not like US musicians or European musicians.
No,
It was like really
it was together.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about music. That's so beautiful. Yeah. Pierre, I wanted to ask you. I mean, one of my favorite records you did was Window Steps, and with Kenny Wheeler.
Yeah.
Kenny, you know, I'm such a big Kenny Wheeler fan, and
Oh yes.
how did that band come together? Also, there's Steve, you know, and like there's such a beautiful group of musicians.
It came together like jazz. So, and then I was asked with Steve. We were very good friends.
Oh, really?
We
Okay.
always wanted to play together.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Kenny, I asked. She said yes. And then that was David.
Yeah, Darling. Yeah.
Right? And what a funny band, you know. And first rehearsal, my God. First rehearsal, David Darling said, in his parts, he wrote Pierre Favre Jam. Kenny told me what. So, what do you want me to play? Shall I play some old a soft commercial melody. I said, no, I want you to play what is written. Because suddenly I noticed you are like a rock. No, no, no. Not with me. Okay? And then they became a little more. And we rehearsed these things. And we went on tour.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yes. And then first concert in Austria. Okay. And then we had to travel to Venice. And we came there and we said, we are going to have dinner or lunch, and then the studio is reserved for rehearsing. And I'm an old fox, you know. After the lunch, everybody was like that.
Sure.
I said, okay, we make an exception. We all go have a siesta. And tomorrow, but at 9, we are there in the concert hall and we rehearse. That was magic. They came.
Yeah.
And from there on, it became better and better.
Yeah.
And Manfred Asher didn't want that record. Oh, special man. Very special man. But finally, we did it. We did the recordings. And it was a great success.
Yeah. Such a nice record, yeah.
I remember in Paris, they said, oh, the first ECM record with really something on it. And then there was, you know, after the record and everybody goes home, suddenly I got phone calls. Pierre, when do we do it again? I said, nobody. Some people said, okay, now they cancel. Okay, forget it. That was the story of that. Yeah. I like that record.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. I listened to it yesterday. I have it on CD. It's so nice.
That slow thing with the sopranos. With Steve, play with Steve. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
but you know, you have to learn that many people say, I am your friend, but not many are. Yeah. So I know that it's repeating.
It's repeating, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Pierre, when did you meet Manfred the first time? Was it already in the late 60s, early 70s? Or?
With Manfred, yes, it was so funny. When I was working in the big band in Germany, he was a young musician. He was playing bass.
I didn't know that. Wow, really?
So. And when he says he played with a Berlin Philharmonic, yeah, okay. You know, so it's a very special man, very special. I didn't, after Windows Steps, I cut everything.
Connections. Oh, okay.
No. It's not honest.
Yeah, I've heard.
Not honest. Yeah. You know, with the singing drums, I didn't get 1 penny for the compositions.
Oh wow, shit. Yeah.
Somebody else, you can imagine who, got all that, and it was played everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, some rock bands played that, and but that's life. You know.
Jazz is a funny business, yeah.
The business, but it's not new.
Yeah, of course.
It's not new. It's like that, and at the end, the musicians is the winner.
Yeah.
But so Manfred, you know, he was an intriguant. He was telling me, oh, Paul Blay said he would like to play with you. I said, yeah, and no, he didn't want to because he was a little jealous of me. So forget it. Forget that. Forget that. No.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I wanted to ask you because you have many records on ECM, and that's why.
Yeah.
It's.
But some he stopped. He didn't want me to get there because maybe a little bit concourse, or how do you call that?
Yeah.
With the European.
Yeah.
You know, not that. You keep there where I say, because he's a very power thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But he has got good things. But he was intriguing a lot with musicians. Not nice. Not nice. No.
Yeah. I've heard many. Yeah. Many bad stories.
But he did good things.
He did good things, of course. Yeah.
Voilà.
Of course.
He did good things. Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Well, I think you played with some of the world's best bass players. I checked the records, you know, from Bar Phillips to Peter Kowalt to Steve Swallow, and you did this record with I saw today with Dino Saluzzi, and Charlie was on that record, Hayden. What was your experience with Charlie like? Did you guys play a lot or just that?
With
project?
Charlie Hayden.
Yeah.
Yes, that was nice. That was nice. I don't know if I feel really good because Manfred was integrating in the.
Okay.
I didn't feel free, free. Yeah, but it's a very nice record.
Yeah, it's a beautiful record. Yeah,
beautiful record. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also with Charlie, we didn't get really
to play. Yeah.
That. Yeah, it was agitating really.
Interesting.
But okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
But you know, the thing is, at the end of all that, what counts is that it was not a rich life, but a fantastic life. Enough to eat, enough to sleep. Fantastic life. Yeah. This changing and traveling. The tours, you know.
Yeah.
The South America tour.
Oh, wow, you did that.
Asia tour. Oh, fantastic.
When was that? When did you do Asia and South America? Like in the 80s or?
It was with Albert Mokazov.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Gunther Ampel.
Yeah.
And who was there? Joachim Kuhn and me. So 4 soloists. It was called solo now.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, and it was a following of my Berlin solo.
Yep.
Beret, you know Beret?
Yeah.
Said I do a solo tour in the world, okay, but with 4 people. I can't forget that. It was fun. I played with an Indian for 10 years, which I met there, a master, Gopal Krishnan. Oh, la. We were so good friends, and he played, I played. And always fantastic.
Yeah.
He played himself, I played myself. At the end, he said, Pierre, I want you to come to India and you will be my best pupil. I said, no, TV, no. Why not? I said, because after that, I would play like a pupil. Now I play with Pierre. He said, you are right. No.
Yep.
Yeah. But we put us down sometimes during the play, but friendly. Putting me down. I said, what shall we play? I said, 7. Play a 17. Boy, I was sweating. But when I counted, I could, but when I heard, I couldn't. And then after that, I said, I'm sorry, but maybe I had a jazz 7, but I couldn't really play it. But it was easy. 9 and 5. I said 9 and 5. 9 and 5 is 14, it's 2 times 7. But very friendly, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh. So you leave so many things fantastic.
Yeah.
That it's a beautiful life.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to New York to play also there with musicians there?
Sorry?
Did you ever go to New York also to play there with musicians?
No. What I played in America was with the Intact business there. You remember that?
Yeah.
But it's okay. Erin was not in good shape. They stopped after 20 minutes, and everybody was there. She stopped. She had become a star in the meantime, And then she said, I don't feel like playing anymore. I said, okay. I started playing, and she started and made me finished. It was very sad. Yeah. And one of the organizers, there's Patrick.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Said, well, we should do that again one time. And that guy said, yes, but Pierre's solo. First time somebody said that. Otherwise, the drummer doesn't count. It is like that. Yeah. And said it was good for my heart to hear that. So, otherwise, in 68, I had a clinic tour in the States with Paiste.
Wow, okay.
And there was a big event in Chicago Symphony Hall with drums. And they asked me if I want to play. And I played. I played a solo.
Beautiful.
And some drummers, wow, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I said, oh, sorry, yeah. But the king of the teachers, I don't remember his name, an old man, the king of the teachers in the States, also from Chicago. I heard he had said, oh, that young man, he can play. But it was more than enough.
Yeah.
You see, this way.
No, but yeah, you made your sound. I many times I talk to American drummers, and they all know the sound of Jon Christensen, and they all know you. They all know Han Benning. So you guys, they listened a lot to European.
They do.
They do. Everyone knows that. So, and it's good. You made really your own story, or Pierre. It's.
Yeah, I see
that's
that.
beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. I think.
Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Yes.
Yeah.
But otherwise, in the States, no, I have not played. No.
Yeah. Interesting. Pierre, not to take too much of your time, I just wanted to ask you also, how do you see the scene when you started playing in the 60s, the jazz improvised scene through the years has evolved, let's say, until now in Switzerland or even in Europe? Was it getting easier or harder?
Did I get your question well? The reaction about the music, or
yeah, the reaction, and did it evolve more in the Switzerland from the 60s? I know more and more musicians starting to play improvised music, and did you get more and more opportunities to play through time?
First, we were put down. And I remember George Gruns, you know that name?
Yeah.
Telling me, Pierre, are you not ashamed? I said, from what? To do that to us? Such a good musician with you, like you, what you are doing to us with that shit, what you play there.
Oh, wow.
2 years later, hey, Pierre, our music. I said, yes, sir, our music. Certainly. Okay. So this is one of the reactions.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you came out of the concert, these looks say, hey. That slowly.
Yeah. It got better a bit.
But you see, things are like that. You see, I was in the fragile movement because I had an opportunity to live freedom, and not. That's right. So at that time, I was working at Paiste, the Paiste company, and I could do what I wanted, and I practice every day. And I remember that idea, whatever I do, it's good. And I discovered something very interesting, the breathing. Not that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Time to breathe, to let sound. Later on, what's his name? American drummer, Peter Erskine.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Every time I met him, he said, Pierre, explain me how you have so much space in your music. Every time I said, when we have a lot of times, then I will explain you. It takes years to feel that.
Yes.
But the start is Sidney Catlett.
Yeah.
I got it with 15.
Amazing, man. Yeah. And you're still playing, so that's incredible.
It's interesting. Huh?
That's incredible.
I was so, as I heard again, Sidney Catlett with, I said, oh no.
Amazing. Yeah.
Actually, I had to cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha. That's where it comes from, you know?
Yeah.
So what you've got in that age, you can not later on, it's not possible.
Yeah. So true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So true. Beautiful. Yeah. Pierre, thanks so much for sharing these thoughts.
Hey.
Was so beautiful. I will not take more of your time, but really appreciated that we did it actually. So
it's good that we got it.
we got it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Hey, I see your face. It's very good too.
Yeah, it's very nice. If I'm in Switzerland, I will let you know. I will send you an email.
Yeah, of course.
I played in Uster many times before, so
yeah.
I played a lot with Michel Godard. You know Michel, right?
Well, what you play?
I played like 10 years ago, 15 years.
What instrument?
I play guitar.
You play guitar?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I played with many guys in Switzerland, in touring and many times.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so if next time I'm there, we will meet for a coffee or a drink or.
Yeah.
So, but thank you.
No, it's good. I am getting younger and younger.
I see that.
Because people say to me, yeah, but you are a child. I said, try to do it.
That's good.
And but I said, and I am getting a child more and more. Of course, you know what it means. Exactly.
Yeah. For drums,
You know who I played for yesterday? Makaya Choco.
Ah.
Because he died.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You played solo yesterday?
Solo.
Wow.
And after that, we had I had to talk and cry.
Mm.
And all these people in Basel came for. He was very loved in Basel. Yeah.
Mm.
So, and his daughter, she is about 40. Now she wants to come to me to play drums.
Mm.
I cannot say no. Incredible.
Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Pierre.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you. Stay strong. Stay in touch.
Okay. Hope we meet.
I hope so too. Maybe.
For the best.
You too.